Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to A Gathering Place brought to you by the Galagichi Chamber of Commerce. And today's theme is public health awareness. Every fourth Wednesday, we get together with St. James Health and Wellness Representative Linda Lynah, and she's also a navigator, and you're going to learn more about that. And our special guest today, Miss Pamela Maker, who's going to talk about Let's Save a Life event that's coming up. These are things that you need to know regarding public health awareness and your personal health also. I'm excited to have them here. And so let's get this rolling.
Hello, I'm Marilyn Hemingway, and welcome to A Gathering Place. I said, I'm stepping back because we have young voices who want to be heard and they're moving on something.
Branding is really important to you and your business.
Even a basic type of technology, you'll learn it all.
And people are
Good question.
Well, we're back, folks, and I'm looking forward to every fourth Wednesday public health awareness because we're concerned about your health. We're concerned about the public health. And it's always a delight to bring on our special guest and co-host, Miss Linda Lynah. Good afternoon, Linda. How are you?
I am blessed and highly favored. Hello, everyone.
All right, very good. It's good to see you, Linda. Glad to have you here. And let's bring on our special guest, Miss Pamela Maker. Pamela, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
We're doing wonderful, thank you. We see you're at work. You're serious about this stuff.
Yes.
You got your outfit on and everything. Well, we're going to take a few minutes and talk to Pamela about Let's Save a Life event that's coming up and why it's so personal for her, and she's giving back to the community. And Linda, while we do that, we're going to send you back to the green room, but bring you back because we got a lot to talk about with special enrollment, Affordable Care Act, health insurance marketplace, all of that stuff that's coming up and what's happening now. So we're going to spend some time with Linda also. Linda, thank you. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. See you shortly.
All right, Pamela. Let me go because, I said we're going to scroll this number at the bottom of the screen for folks who have additional questions beyond the show. So at the bottom, y'all, if you want to learn more about Let's Save a Life event that's coming up, take a look at the bottom of the screen. It's 843-478-7140. That's 843-478-7140. So Pamela, we have this event coming up and I'm going to go ahead and share the screen with everyone while we talk about it. And tell us about this. You have a personal connection to this event, and you've been on the show before, but just give us a little bit of why this means so much to you.
Because of my personal story.
And what happened to you? Just briefly, what happened that really made you say, I want to give back to the community?
August 29th, 2021, I went into sudden cardiac arrest.
And you're a young lady.
I am 51 now, but I was 50 when it happened.
So a young lady, and were you having health issues prior to this that would lead you to think I'm going to have
What I've been through, I wanted to give back to the community and show how important it is to learn at least the hands-on CPR, because that someone starting CPR on me ultimately saved my life.
So the act of CPR saved your life. And so is this something that folks can learn at the event that's happening on Saturday, October 8th?
Yes, ma'am. It's also a free event. You are welcome to come. There's no charge. You can come and learn hands-on CPR. You can also get your blood pressure check and your sugar check and all of that.
Yeah, you're really concerned about your community's safety, your health. It's a personal experience with you. And how long is this going to happen that day? What time does it start?
It starts at 10 and it ends at 1.
And what happens after October 8th? Do you have any other programming? Are you going to do this again? Is this an ongoing thing?
Yes, ma'am. So right now I've started a Let's Save a Life Foundation. And with that, I'm going to be able to go into communities and do health screening. I want to be able to do health screening and still be able to teach people how to do the hands-on CPR. So I plan to,
Go ahead.
so yes, I'm planning to go into communities and do just that. So this is the first of many.
Very good. And when you say going into the communities, is this all of South Carolina, up and down the coast? What communities are we looking at?
So right now, I'm planning to go at least into the diverse community where we hurt the most. But I want to go in all the communities because everybody needs to learn and everybody needs to be aware and know when and how to do CPR on your loved one or even a friend.
So let me ask you this. When you had your heart attack, was this at work?
No, I was home when I had my cardiac arrest.
Okay. And how did they recognize that you were having a heart attack? I mean, so what symptoms, just today, tell us, what symptoms should we look for that someone's having a heart attack?
So ultimately, I had cardiac arrest. So the difference with cardiac arrest is that you have no warning whatsoever. I had no warning. Ultimately, my husband thought I had a seizure. So it's going to look like you had a seizure. And also, it's all about the breathing as well. So if you're gasping for air, you don't went into sudden cardiac arrest.
Very good. So thanks for sharing those symptoms with us, y'all. And it just pays to pay attention to our loved ones to see that they are in continuing good health. So those symptoms, check for the breathing. And what else did you say? Breathing and looks like you're having a seizure. Could be a heart attack.
Thought I had a seizure. And it wasn't a seizure. And pretty much I was gasping for air. And then I wasn't breathing anymore. So that's when they started CPR.
All right. So there you go. Hey, hello, Pam. You good? Technology. Don't worry about technology. We're good. She's here with us, folks. So if you want to learn more about Let's Save the Life because of Pamela's personal story, she survived a heart attack because her husband knew how to do CPR. And because of her personal story, she decided to get back to her community. And I see that you have some partners in this effort. Who are your partners?
Roberson Francis Healthcare, Charleston EMT, 911, Charleston 911 Consolidated. I also have Arndorf Fire Department, and then we had St. James Wellness and Health.
Mm-hmm.
Also Leonard, I can't pronounce it. It's from Colombia. A friend of mine, her name is Jaquinta. She's part of that company, and she's coming to help out. And then Molina Healthcare just added on, and they're coming out as well.
Congratulations on that. You have a strong list of partners, healthcare partners out there to help you out. Folks, if you want to learn CPR, if you want to, what were the other things that you said? They can check their blood for diabetes. Is that what I heard?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And you can get this all done on Saturday, October 8th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And where is this taking place?
It's taking place in Arndorf at Middleton and Maker Village Barbecue, 5105 US 17.
You can't miss it, y'all. If you're coming from Charleston, it's on the right. And if you head to Charleston, it's on the left. And it's the Middleton Barbecue, the village, and it has a stage, and you can't miss it. It's a little village looking place. You can't miss it, folks, down in Arndorf. You need to come on out on Saturday, October 8th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and learn CPR because you may save a life. And I love that. You said, let's save a life. Act now, think later. But we want you to think now so later on, if you're in a situation where you need to help somebody, you just act now because you've been trained to do that. Pamela, thanks for coming on. Really appreciate you taking some time with us today. And these are the things that we need to know as a community so that we can help each other. Any other thoughts before you leave that you want to share with us?
No, ma'am.
Very good. Very good. Thank you very much. So at the bottom of the screen, folks, we've been scrolling the number to learn more about Let's Save a Life. You call 843-478-7140. That's 843-478-7140. And it's happening Saturday, October 8th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Outdoor Complex in Allendale, the Middleton Barbecue Place. Can't miss it, folks. It's right off of 17. Thanks, Pamela. Really enjoyed having you on. And we're going to go ahead and bring Linda. And you have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your day, Pamela.
Thank you. You do as well.
All right. Have a good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am.
Linda.
Hi.
Hey, how are you doing?
I am blessed and highly favored.
Very good. Good to have you here with us.
Thank
and I
you.
know you have a lot of good news always when you come on to share with us. And right now it's special enrollment period, but also open enrollment comes, let me guess what day? November 1st.
That's it.
Every year, November 1st, open enrollment. That's coming pretty soon. Another month.
Yes.
A month and about 2-3 days. So,
exactly.
Yeah, we definitely want to get the heads up on that. But of course, there's special enrollment now and other things that are happening. And just to explain quickly, you are a navigator. What's a navigator? And while she explains, folks, I'm going to put at the bottom of the screen, if you want more information about special enrollment, open enrollment, and the healthcare insurance marketplace, call Linda at 843-826-3773. That's 843-826-3773. So, Linda, what's a navigator?
Okay. Basically, we're sponsored, through the Navigator program. And basically what that does is we are statewide. There are 16 certified navigators, and our primary focus is on education, outreach, and direct enrollment assistance into the health insurance marketplace. And we can assist with other types such as Medicaid. One of the things is that we do receive training, and we have to have a certificate in order to be able to assist others. The other part is that we also can assist or help small businesses and their employees as they look for health coverage options through the marketplace, including completing eligibility and enrollment forms. And these individuals, such as myself or organizations, are required to be unbiased. And most of all, our services are free to consumers. So we assist, we do not charge to assist them. And also in the form of helping them with appeals. If they want to be able to get a better understanding of how the marketplace works, and we are able to do that. And if they have like handicap issue or Spanish or any other language, then we have to make it available for them through their own language so that they can understand the process.
Very good. So it looks like you guys really are a very impactful position, very important position, always about engaging our communities, educating our communities about what's out there available to them, especially healthcare.
Exactly.
A healthy person creates a healthy community. And, that's one thing with the Galagichi Chamber of Commerce. We really believe healthy environment leads to healthy individuals, to healthy households, and healthy communities. So it's good to see St. James Health and Wellness. It's good to see the Navigator program across this entire state of South Carolina doing the work that you do in healthcare. So what else is going on? We have special enrollment. What's going on with special enrollment?
With that, Marilyn, we are able to identify for individuals from the period of March until December if they have a special situation which warrants them to go in and sign up for insurance or to be able to change existing insurance. And basically, the other thing that we can do is if the person need help sending any other information to the marketplace about their coverage and how to locate a provider, where to go online or call to pay your first month's premium, we can assist with that. And also, if you have an appeal that you need to do to, to be able to accomplish what is needed because of an issue, we are able to do that. So basically, with the special enrollment period, there are certain ways in which you can do to be able to change your coverage. And one of the things is that the special enrollment occurs outside the open enrollment period, is qualifying life events in the past 60 days, which includes loss of coverage, changes in residence, changes in household, and other qualifying event. And it also, like if an individual has gotten married or divorced, then they can make changes that are needed for them. And then the other is that if their child is at an age where they age out of the system, then they can make an adjustment based on that. Also, special enrollment also covers Medicare. And with that, you can make changes to your Medicare, and that's either the Advantage plan or the Medicare plan. And doing coverage when certain events happen, such as what I listed before. So that will give a person on Medicare, because a lot of times people think that in order to be eligible for the special enrollment, it's only for the health insurance marketplace, but there are circumstances that will allow you if you are on Medicare. Now, there is the coverage is for people who are up to 150% of the poverty level. And it's solely based on income if it falls between 100% and 150%. Some of the other means by which you qualify for the marketplace is that if you move from one zip code to another, if you were in jail and you were just released, you experienced domestic abuse, or if you're discharged from the armed forces, and when applying for health insurance, an error is made, either human or technical error, which result in your not obtaining coverage, excuse me. As far as how the period of time, the special enrollment period typically lasts for 60 days, beginning on the first day your qualifying life event. And then in certain cases, as with losing health coverage, it is possible to enroll up to 60 days before the event occurs. So say, for instance, if you got notice from your job that you're going to be no longer covered, then you have that time frame to go into the marketplace and to be able to. Now, another way that you can also go into the marketplace is, say, for instance, if you are disabled and you haven't gotten your coverage through your insurance, or if you decide that you're going to retire early, then you can go into the marketplace and apply until you are able to qualify for coverage. To give you an idea of some scenarios, there is a situation where Emma quit her job on April 5th, and her employer sponsor coverage ended at the end of month on April 30th. Emma qualifies for a loss of qualifying coverage to the special enrollment period. Another way is like with Avery and Miguel, they adopted a baby girl, Lola, on August 10th. They are enrolled in a gold plan. They reported their changes in household size on their marketplace application on August 17th and are eligible for a special enrollment. They're eligible for a special enrollment program to enroll Lola in coverage. So even if you adopt a child, you're eligible to be able to go into the marketplace and enroll your child that you've adopted. And as you mentioned, Open enrollment does start on November 1st, 2022 to January 15th, 2023. And the special enrollment period is eligible based on a qualifying event. And I have lost you guys, but I'm coming back. And I just wanted to make sure that everybody's paying attention.
Oh, you're here.
Here I am. Hey.
Yeah, we never lost you. I don't know what happened. You're in, but we've been listening.
Okay.
And taking that information in. But I just want to remind everybody, learn more about special enrollment and open enrollment that's coming up on November 1st by calling Linda at 843-826-3773. That's 843-826-3773. So Linda, what other things do we need to know?
Well, if you, in addition to contacting me, there is a site that's called Get Covered America. And that will allow you to find a navigator if you want to have one that's near your area. Then you can go on that site and it could give you the name and number and address of where that person is located. And that's
getcoveredamerica.com.
Yes. No, getcoveredamerica.org.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you can get on that, and then that will let you know where you can reach out to. And the other thing is, on our upcoming event on your show next month, we will have some other navigators along with the young lady who is over our program, which is through the South Carolina Primary Care Association. And we would go in a little bit more detail as to what to expect during open enrollment and give people the opportunity to be able to come online and ask questions and get a better understanding.
So I'm looking forward to that, meeting the other navigators and learning more information about open enrollment, because that's coming up fast, folks. So
yes.
When we do it next month, it'll be probably like a week away that open enrollment will open up. So you need to get your paperwork together if it's not already together, and make it happen. Navigators like Linda are available to help you. And if you want to learn more, go to getcoveredamerica.org. Affordable Care Act has been very helpful to millions, including myself. That's one of the reasons I'm able to open a small business and nonprofit, because I get my health insurance through the Affordable Care Act and through the health insurance marketplace. So at the bottom, we have scrolling, learn more about special enrollment and soon open enrollment at 843-826-3773. And you will get the wonderful Linda, who's providing information, and learn more at 843-826-3773. So Linda, what else do we need to know?
Basically, what I would like individuals to know, if you need us as navigators to come out for a special event, or if you want us to set up like an open enrollment event where we can come, set up our computers and help you to get enrolled or answer questions that you may have, then please feel free to reach out to us. And then that way we can connect and set up a time in order to be able to do that.
So are you guys going to be at my Galagichi Environmental and Energy Conference on Saturday, October 15th? Did we talk about
that? We mentioned it briefly, but we didn't come to a final.
I would love for you guys to come on out. Y'all need to come on out there.
Okay, well, I will definitely work on that.
Complimentary lunch, a taste of Gala lunch. And also we're going to be providing babysitting services, because we're trying to lower barriers, just like you guys are lowering barriers to health insurance. We're trying to lower barriers to knowledge. And in this case, the environment and green renewable energy, electric vehicles, which is actually good for our health, because it's not putting fumes and stuff out in the air, and electric vehicle charging stations, air and water quality, just finding out what's going on in the communities regarding climate change. So y'all come on out, meet Linda that day. St. James Health and Wellness will be out there talking about the Affordable Care Act. All right, Linda, what else do we have?
It's pretty much it. Other than we are looking forward, and I just wanted to, say that with Ms. Maker's story, that was an awesome story. And also the other part to that, in addition to her husband knowing CPR, which saved her life, when she had to go into the hospital, she had insurance coverage. So she was able to get the care that she needed in order to come back to where she is now.
That's right. That's wonderful. And that just also just gives you less stress that you don't have to worry about the huge bills,
Exactly.
And but insurance helps you out with that also. So thanks for mentioning that, Linda. That's so true. That's a wonderful example. And we are glad that Miss Pamela Maker came through.
Yes, because she's such a wonderful person.
That's right. And then turned around and invested back in her community. Just like St. James Health and Wellness. So they invest in the community by providing primary care providers and access to health insurance and other primary care services. Linda, it's always good to have you here with us. At the bottom of the screen, folks, we've been scrolling. Learn more about special enrollment and soon open enrollment at 843-826-3773. That's 843-826-3773. And you get Miss Linda Lynah, and she'll be happy to help you out.
Yes, I will. And I thank everyone who's taken the time out to listen and look at our show. And, we really appreciate you within the community as well as outside of the community.
All right. Well, thank you, Linda. Much appreciated. Glad we can have these conversations, because it really does help. Someone out there is listening and getting good information. So if we can help one person, we're doing good. If we can help more than one, we're doing better.
Exactly.
So I'm glad to have you on and share this information with us. So thanks, Linda. You be safe out there. I know you're traveling. Unfortunately, you've lost an uncle, so I know you're out there traveling. So be safe on that road. All right.
I will, and thank you too. And thank you, Marilyn, for what you do and taking the time to be able to allow us to put the word out so that we can help the community and others outside of the community as well.
You're welcome. I'm glad to do it. Every fourth Wednesday is Public Health Awareness. I'm looking forward to next month with the navigators and everything to learn more. All right, Linda, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next month. Well, we'll see each other before and talk to each other.
Yes.
You know what I mean. All right, everybody. Thank you, Linda, and we'll see you later.
You're welcome. Goodbye, everybody. God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, folks, that's Miss Linda Lynah and Pamela Maker joining us today to talk about the Affordable Care Act, special enrollment, open enrollment, and also Let's Save a Life happening on Saturday, October 8th. You come on out from 10 a.m., I believe, to 1 p.m. at the outdoor complex in Allendale and learn how to do CPR, folks, and save not only your life, but someone else's life. And I just want to remind you that coming up on Saturday, October 15th, is the Galagichi Environmental and Energy Conference. We have 3 tracks: the cultural track, the environmental track, and the energy track. This is all brought to you by our title sponsor, the Energy Foundation. The energy track this year, we're focusing on electric vehicles. Y'all, you can get tax credits to buy an electric vehicle, but also electric vehicle charging stations. We want to advocate that we get those charging stations in our communities along Highway 17, which we all know goes right through all of our communities, especially along the coast, Galagichi communities. And we want to learn how to advocate to make sure those charging stations come to our community. And then the environment, we're going to be talking to some Black farmers, healthy eating folks, grow your own food. So we're going to be talking to Black farmers, aquaponics, grow your own food using fish in your backyard. And then we're going to hear from local communities who are doing the work, local Galagichi communities who are doing the work to combat climate change and environmental injustice in our communities. So let's get excited, folks. You can register now for the Galagichi. Let me go ahead and stick that up there. Register for the Galagichi conference at Eventbrite. Just go to eventbrite.com. Take a quick snapshot with your phone right now. I have it up there, folks, of the address, but go to eventbrite.com and look up the Galagichi Environmental and Energy Conference, Saturday, October 15th, 2022, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And we do have some pre-conference events, but when you go to register, you learn more about that. I'm so excited about this. It's growing. This year it's in South Carolina. This event is growing, folks. It's going to be in Georgia. in 2023, in October 2023. This will be in Georgia because this environmental and energy conference is by us and for us. All right, in the Galagichi community, but it's open to everyone. So y'all come on out because this is information that impacts everyone. So take a snapshot. Whip that phone out, open your camera, and take a snapshot of register for the Galagichi conference at eventbrite.com. Go to eventbrite.com and look up Galagichi Environmental and Energy Conference Saturday, October 15th. And let's make this happen. Always excited to have everyone here with us. We want to thank Linda Lynah once again, and also Miss Pamela Maker out in the community making good things happen. Everyone, we enjoyed having you with us today. Thank you for joining us on A Gathering Place every Wednesday and Sunday at 4 o'clock. And of course, fourth Wednesday of the month is always Public Health Awareness. Thanks everybody for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a good afternoon.